Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. 0-2 the count to Benintendi.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Red Sox go down 1. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. High and deep to right center. Betts on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Showtrack. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. Stepping in, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielder. Scooped up on the backhand, and he'll reach first safely.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
From the stretch. Squared that one up just a little late. Sale sets. Here's the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-2 home. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the corner and slicing foul. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. And he'll get in there safely.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
One there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network. Coming to the plate now, Luke Voit. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Behind 0-2 now. Voit stands at second with no outs. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. Fouled away. Five runs, 10 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Hit hard back up the middle. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. The relay throw, and no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Boy, talking about having a game tonight, that's his 3rd RBI of the game with that base hit, Dero.
Yeah, he must be hungry, because that's 3 ribeye steaks for the big boy right there. Just a nice approach all night and able to come through for the team.
Here's Brett Gardner now.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Giancarlo Stanton now. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Now the 0-2 pitch. High and deep to right center. Back goes Betts. Still going back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. Home run number 5 on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, this goes to show you that nobody is immune from throwing a clunker from time to time. We all know he's a great talent on the mound, but right now they are just jumping all over him.
Number 25 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Here's big Aaron Judge. Line toward the gap in left center. Bradley is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Here's Mookie Betts. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And there's one down now.
The first baseman, number 18, Mitch
He's
Moreland.
ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider.
Outside.
Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Now at the plate, Rafael Devers. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Shortstop.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks.
That's a foul.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. That's lifted the other way out to left.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
1 away. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for. Now the pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Betts at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, number 21.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 4th home run here in the early going as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Now batting,
In now, Miguel Andujar.
Miguel Andujar.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Stepping in now, Brett Gardner. And Moreland will take this one to the bag himself, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the 1st inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now batting. Catcher.
Coming to the plate now, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting. Left fielder. Andrew.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
And a ball, 1-0.
1-0.
Line drive to left, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Second baseman, number 15.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Stanton on his. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay. But he is in there with a triple.
That was not the way this pitcher envisioned the beginning of the game. Going for him wasn't that bad of a pitch. He jumps all over it. Nobody can run it down, and he's standing at third feeling pretty good about himself.
He's set, and the pitch. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is Bradley. And gone as he beats the deepest part of the field. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty B, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Ready now, Didi Gregorius. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Hard liner to center field. Bradley is there, 2 gone.
Now batting. The center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box.
Baseman, Luke Gordon.
Standing in now, Luke Boyd, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Hicks at third with 2 away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he takes strike 2. And he got him. Here's Mookie Betts. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's gone 3 for 6. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Called strike 0-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Boy, this guy right here on that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Bradley has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Here's Brett Gardner now.
As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Betts to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
Giancarlo Stanton now, and this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here at the end.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He
swings and grounds it to short. Pedroia.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Pete Hembree comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Sanchez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. And that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ball. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now a screwball is poured over for a strike, and he takes command 1-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 1 for 2. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. So coming to the plate, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And the screwball is in there, so he falls into a quick hole, 0-2. Got it. Couldn't do a thing with the palm ball there. The side is retired. Down in order go. Striding into the box, Didi Gregorius. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And now a pitch on the way. Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying well. And gone. An absolute bomb.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Now batting.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. That's lifted the other way out to left.
On the run is Benintendi.
But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
In now, Luke Voigt. He grounds it sharply to 3rd. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gleyber Torres. And if you've missed it, he's already collected the cycle in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Yeah, Matty, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just tip our hats to both offenses right now because they came to play. Moving traffic against this cold weather, not easy to do.
Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. He pulls this one into right. Betts back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton singled home a run in his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. And he'll go the short way to retire. higher the side. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt, and I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. That's 1-2.
1-2.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. Good screwball there, and he's in command. 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And that's the 2nd out.
The second baseman, number 15, Dustin Pedroia.
There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's set. Here it comes. And a ball diving into the dirt. A swing and a miss.
Sometimes you just got to laugh at yourself. Hitting's the hardest thing to do in all of sport. You take an ugly swing like that, take a deep breath, step out, smile about it, and get back in that box and try and do damage.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2. Gary Sanchez will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for 3rd. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on Show Track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Giving chase is Benintendi.
Makes the play, 1 away. The relay throw, and they get the double play at 3rd.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Didi Gregorius. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. And right into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Yanks held in check, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Striding in, J.D. Martinez. Starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
No balls and 1 strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit hard towards the hole. Gregorius has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the Red Sox, right
Here comes the first pitch. Even breaking ball that time in for a strike.
0-1.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. She'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
18-3 tonight. So the Bronx Bombers with a huge offensive game, 26 hits. Patrick Corbin takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Chris Sale gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The Yankees are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. Benintendi ranges deep into the corner to make the catch for the first down. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's in that rarefied air. Over 50 home runs last year. That's just crazy power. He can take the ball the other way. He can pull home runs. The ballparks can't contain him. When you're hitting 50 dingers, you're doing something very special.
Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. 1 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. Betts is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. First chance for him here in the top of the 1st with nobody on. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking two until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. Judge is off at first with 2 away. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Hit hard towards center. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting and they'll make him fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew.
He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they get a couple of men into score. Digging in, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman.
In there, 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Popped him up. In comes Judge, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Line toward the gap in left center, and Pedroia's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Here's J.D. Martinez as Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Right fielder.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Right 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Stanton has a read on it, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. And this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Second baseman, number 21.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Hit hard back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home. This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
The 1-1 from Price. Grounded to the right. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And he's safe.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, he's up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So striding forward now, Luke Voit. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. 1 run is not going to kill you.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Dustin Pedroia. They always say the shortstop's the captain of the defense. Well, not on any team that Dustin Pedroia is playing. This guy's nose is in the dirt for 9 straight innings and seriously turns one of the best double plays I've ever seen.
Digging in, Brett Gardner hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Betts. He makes the running play. 2 down. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Bogaerts to his left. He's there. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here. Standing in, Mitch Moreland, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Sanchez waits on it. 1 away.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21. Some guys figure it out at 30. Some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who has come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
Heading out towards shallow right. Judge will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting 8th, Captain.
Stepping into the box, Blake Swihart. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 fighter. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
And this is fouled at the plate. The 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is after it. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're still down. It's 2-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Miguel Andujar. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Up next for the Yankees, Captain.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now the first pitch here from Price. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Ranging back is Bradley. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And to score, the runner from second.
Boy, you know, in today's game, Dero, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike 1. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Way in front of that fastball.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Hit out towards second. There is Pedroia, and there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Aaron Hicks.
Aaron Hicks.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Bradley will get there, and he puts it away to. So stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Eduardo Nunez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Sanchez shading to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Torres is there, and the inning is over. Red Sox.